Hey everybody, it's Barbie. It is July 5th, 2024, and it's been a while since I've been on here, and I took a little bit of time to take a look back at my first video, and I just wanted to say thank you all so much. I've had just over 8,000 views of my video and my cancer story, and I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody that took the time to watch it. Uterine cancer is something that's so important to me, obviously, because it's something that I went through, although it was just stage 1, which was a surgery. And, a lot of people still don't talk about it to this day. To them, it's really not such a big deal because it was just a surgery and you move on with your life. As I made mention in my first video, the word cancer is still cancer, and it's something that all of us still deal with every single day, whether you potentially could have other cancers. As an example, I just recently went for a routine colonoscopy, endoscopy, and, just like routine, I had precancerous polyps and I got freaked out. When I found out that it was precancerous, the first thing I did was I called the office and I'm like, what do you mean precancerous? I started to freak out. I know that with uterine cancer, the likelihood of getting a secondary cancer is very high for colon cancer. So of course I started to freak out and I called the doctor's office and I'm like, can someone please just calm me down? I'm freaking out. I don't want to have to wait a week for the results. Thankfully they said it was caught early as great, because if it was sitting there for a couple of years and I did not go for a colonoscopy, it is something that could have turned into something. So all you ladies watching, please make sure you go and get your colonoscopies. It's very important. Not just to do your routine, but if you have had uterine cancer, just like when you have breast cancer, how you have a higher chance of getting ovarian cancer, with uterine cancer, you do have a higher probability of getting colon cancer. So in case you did not know that, that is something that's very important. So please make sure you get yourselves checked. That's very important. So this year is my 11 years that I'm cancer free. Yay. I do keep up to date on everything. So everything has been going well. This year I did do my bone density tests. One of the things that did surprise me a little bit is that when I did do my bone density, the last one I did was back in 2013 when I was first diagnosed. Since then, in over 10 years, the bone density has actually decreased quite a bit. I don't know if it's because I did the bariatric surgery or not, which I did in 2015. But in my hips and stuff, it's down 26%. That's a lot for 10 years. So I do now have osteopenia. So that's something that I do have to be watching, which is kind of weird. And other areas are down 16%. So that's something I do need to be watching out for. So just FYI, in case anybody's interested. But it could lead into a future osteoporosis, but that's just something, to make sure that all of us ladies do check out our appointments. That's very, very important. But being 11 years, I'm still on my weight journey. I go up and I go down. So I have, since last August, I did go back onto weight doctors to try and help me. Since last August, I started to go back on a Mounjaro and a weight program with a doctor. I am down now about 65 pounds since August. I went on Mounjaro and other meds to help me. I do have weight issues. I've had them since I was a child, so I'm not ashamed to admit it. It's just something I've dealt with my whole life. The bariatric surgery helped for a period of time, but of course, it's going to be a lifelong struggle. I'm just one of those people that will always have it. And that's okay. I admit it. I'm not ashamed to admit it. So as of today, I'm down 65 pounds since August, and I still have a little bit to go, but that's okay. We're going to get through it. It has been a rough year personally. Last August, I did lose my mom, and just over 2 months ago, I lost my father. So they died 8 months and 2 days apart. So it has not been the best of years, but we'll get through it. I'm very thankful I have my sister, and we're going to get through it together. And I have a very, very supportive husband, and I couldn't be more lucky in that department. So while it's been very hard, and I've had to make decisions I probably would never wish upon anybody, I've had to do what I've had to do, and my sister did what she had to do as a caregiver. So, while I had to make the hard decisions before death, she did all the hard decisions while they were living. So, we had to do a little bit of rule change, but we're here for each other now, and together we're going to take the next chapters together as sisters, and with my husband, we're going to do whatever we need to do. So, again, I'm very thankful, and on a good note, tomorrow's my 27th wedding anniversary with my husband, so that's a great sign. Together 33. And other than that, I think that's all the greatest and latest updates. So again, I just wanted to say thank you all so much for your support. It means the world to me. Having cancer sisters like you guys that even take the time to read and watch, a video from some stranger like myself, when I had nobody to even ask questions to or seek information or anything like that, it means the world to me, because that means at least I'm helping one person, and if I can at least help two, that means more to me than you guys will ever know. I'm always here to answer any questions. I'll put my email at the bottom of the link. If I don't know the answers, I'll definitely try and do it. I do work in a healthcare industry per se, but it deals with something different. But I just want to help people. I just want people to know that they can make a difference. They're not a number, and that people care. That's something I've noticed in years. People don't care, and you know what? They should. People matter. When my father was in the hospital, people like the doctors don't care. They just want you out, and you know what? That's not okay. It's not acceptable. When my mom was in a nursing home, I would never put anybody in a nursing home ever after seeing what my mom went through. In my mind, they basically killed her. So they didn't care. The nurses didn't care. The staffing didn't care. It was one of the most traumatic things I think I've ever seen in my life. And no, never again. To see what she went through before she died, no. But anybody has any type of questions, please, by all means, reach out. I'm here to help in any way that I can, because everybody deserves respect, again, answers, and a voice, someone to speak out on their behalf. And if I can be that voice, even just to listen to somebody who needs a voice, please let me be that person for you. So with that said, have a wonderful night. I hope you guys all have a wonderful long weekend if you have one. And again, just thank you for everything. And sorry for rambling, but that's what I do. So have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye.